away from battle, man. I mean, you get rewarded pretty decent. So off to Miramar for our second map. Looking like a pretty decent plane as well, right?
Yeah. I don't know if if we're missing a team. It looks like we've only got 18, and I know we're supposed to have 19 in there. Also, this is game 2 of 3 up in the corner. You can see game 1 of 3. This is actually game 2 of 3. We apologize for that. Feel free to there's a tab down below the stream. It's a Matcherino tab, and for free, you can donate $1 to this cause, to this charity, by simply going down to the Matcherino tab, clicking Matcherino, signing in with either your Google account, your Twitch, your Twitter, whatever account it is. I know they've integrated all those different platforms in there. And the keyword is overtime. You go down to the contribution section in Matcherino. You type in overtime and you hit contribute, and that'll automatically donate $1 to this charity event that we're hosting. And it's just a cool way to get involved for free and throw $1. It's only $1, but hey, look, for the thousands of people that are watching, that adds up.
Exactly. If you can go out there and get a McDouble, okay, you can donate $1 to a charity.
And it's for free.
For free.
You literally just type in the word overtime.
It's a beautiful thing, my guy. Beautiful thing.
So it looks like we've got a few squads over here at Chumasera. I probably said that wrong. But
dude, I was actually looking at it and I was just like, I'm gonna let him pronounce it.
Yeah. I'll let this guy.
Honestly, I like a lot of the names. Like for between both of the maps, it's just like sometimes I just feel like an idiot pronouncing them right. Like I don't know, dude. It's just one of those things where like you can sound it out, but you just miss an accent, and somebody's like, "Oh, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about." I'm just like, "You're right. I blatantly pronounced that wrong. I'm sorry, my guy."
Yeah, 100%. People, they love to be critical when you mess up. When you're doing good, they're like, cool.
He's alright.
Yeah, cool. But when you say it wrong, oh, this guy said it wrong. Look at this guy.
One of the more amusing things with PUBG, but nah, it's all about the action right now. See my man Jay Gint, pretty stacked. Got a Vector and a Scar, it looks like.
Yeah, and it honestly looked like his teammate was running right next to him and didn't have anything.
Well,
he doesn't.
Might be able to change that, hopping in this mystery machine. He'll do a little more exploring.
I don't think J-Ran has anything, and his teammates are all loaded up, but they're like, nah, you got to find your own gun, man. Survival of the fittest.
Pretty much, man. Don't let Darwinism affect the team. I'll say that much.
HyperX shooting at Esports Performance Lab. They're going to go ahead and cruise on by. That's one of the dangerous things about Miramar. You see Irvine taking shots. Esports Performance Lab's trying to land a few. He looks like he's on burst fire. Doesn't connect any.
I wonder if they're going to try and chase him down. Might be considering it, but might be too far out of range. I don't know. They might not be giving up on this play.
Oh, they're switching vehicles.
All right, that makes a lot of sense too. Get the faster and more terrain-driven vehicle for sure. I don't know. I like those mystery machines or Winnebago. I don't know what they're actually considered.
The buses.
The buses.
Yeah,
those are trash.
We'll leave it at that. Yeah, man. When you hit like an uphill, good luck.
It's like you turn 17, you get your first car, man. It's a fixer-upper, man. But anytime you get a chance to upgrade that model, baby, take it. Which is exactly what we see teammate doing here. Again, Esports Performance Lab. They're just cruising right along.
One of the things about this map I've noticed is it's very difficult to hop in a vehicle and travel your way across from like city to city or from wherever to the circle by doing it through an alternative route of the main road.
Right.
And unfortunately, when you go down main roads, that's where you're going to run into the biggest issues, is because you're going to run into squads. These squads are going to kind of deviate out of a city and, really easily be able to light you up if you're coming down a main road because they can hear you coming. But that's what I feel like I've noticed the most. It's a lot easier to drive through, Erangel than Miramar. But I'm pointing out the obvious right here, E.
No, I mean, no, that's good because, a lot of times, we have events like this and tournament settings like this, and you got to keep in mind there's a lot of new people as well who may not be familiar with all the little intricacies that go into how a game can kind of play itself out. So Rest assured, guys, that we are here to explain the basic and, give a little insight into some strategy you're seeing as well, as that circle has developed now towards the lower half of the map. Honestly, not too bad. It's kind of like a far cry from what we saw on the last map, which is more centered, right? A little bit off to the right side, but still not a bad position overall. Those guys already inside are going to have some nice placements.
Yeah.
More than likely.
It's so funny because you were talking about how, of course, I feel like everything we've said tonight, we've got the caster curse now that you've mentioned it. You literally are like, oh, yeah, I like Miramar because it's less water play. And then, boom, first circle of the only Miramar map we have tonight. And look at it. You've got like at least 30 to 40% of it.
Yeah, right towards the coast. Yeah.
Of course.
How else? How else should it play out?
Yeah.
But we'll see how people are able to adapt. Z-Zone of HyperX. Looks like he's got a lot of free range here doing some looting. I don't think this building has been... Oh, maybe it has. I see a door open already, so he should be wary. Not sure how close he is to anybody, but he's got the whole squad with him. Looks like they're in San Martin. Really good spot to loot.
Yeah, right next to Hacienda del Patron. That's a very favorable / hot spot and some casual play. Wonder if anyone went there. Let's go ahead and let's pull up the map. We see.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's get a kind of overhead view. See what's going on.
Yeah, we just saw up in the corner. We saw. Unfortunately, we missed a fight, and we're gonna do our best to catch as many fights as we can. We just saw Dig take down a couple members from HyperX Team C. You see. Nerdery just kind of looting up that body in the middle of the street. Oh, wow. I thought it was the middle of the street. Never mind. That explains. I was wondering why Brave wasn't taking shots.
Yeah, I too was questioning that. It took a second to get the render there, and now still, though, with his scope trained.
Oh, looks like he landed a shot under the car.
Yeah, looking at his foot or something like that. Nerdery narrowly able to escape. Oh, no. Okay. He might have spoke too soon. Ran into some shots.
Oh, and we are seeing...
I think...
We're seeing a handful of squads.
And he's actually done. He got finished off by Dig with the scar.
Is the rat? Oh yeah, the rat did go down. This is we got Rose from Team 14 playing for Matcherino. Looks like his teammate the rat just went down. Kind of cruising on past EMX. Looks like EMX was able to take down the rat. Looks like they're going to go ahead and loot him up. Rose is going to carry on. And that's what I'm saying. See, you go down a main road. Maybe they weren't. I'm pretty sure they went down this main road, maybe like veered off into some of the terrain. But that's what happens. You go down a main road and you run into a squad like this, and you're just in a situation where you can't do anything except hope these guys are missing. You know?
You kind of that's you pretty much summed it up perfectly. You kind of got to hope they're whiffing.
Exactly.
In a sense.
Is this going to happen again?
I was going to say, and Gucci.
Yeah, there it is.
And Gucci pants, anything but Gucci. My guy didn't even have a helmet, half health, nothing going right for him. Joshy Poo taking care of business, the headshot.
Joshy Poo with Esports Arena's team. Yep. I mean, we've literally been talking about all these situations tonight, and they keep happening as we're talking about them.
Because honestly, like even outside of like maybe like a tournament setting, they're still common occurrences. You're still driving, right? You're still cruising the roads, and people will be there, and they will take you out, especially when you're alone, half health, and against the full squad.
We've still got 18 teams alive, 56 in total.
Oh my God! Again, and that is you're cooked.
EMX says we'll take the loot. Thank you.
That's a beautiful play right there. You get the whole team, and then you just get to go ahead and just loot the spoils, right? They did all hard work for you, and you're just rolling up a couple of good shots to put them away.
EMX going to throw their smokes.
As they should, right? You're in an open area like this. You don't want anybody rolling up on you, getting shots on you for free.
Yeah.
And they have quite a bit of looting to do.
Popping their smokes, going to go ahead and loot up. Wow. The Nerdery, unfortunately, goes down. They hop in their vehicle, try to get out of there, but EMX is there to punish. Weren't able to get out of there in time.
Yeah, that was a sick play from EMX.
Nice little
so
squad wipe.
Those spoils, if you will.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately for the guy driving, that's a time where you might lose your license. You might have been revoked from your boys, I mean, my boys are telling me, hey, Stev, you ain't driving anymore. That's for sure.
Right.
That's your last time driving, Stev. Regardless of whether or not we may have been sitting in the middle of an open field, you know?
Yeah. You can argue it. So we dig here. Looking to scope out somebody. As we turn our attentions back, Tiggle's getting knocked behind that rusted vehicle.
EMX's team doing it again. Looks like Z-Zone trades with Tuna. Oh, and here's Aimbot again. Aimbot.
A little more accurate on the hits we're seeing already.
We've got 3 teams here, E. We've got EMX,
yep.
HyperX, and we've got Thunder Gaming.
All right, Aimbot 8X to his name. He's kind of lurking around. Yeah, we just saw a bunch of people go down in that little exchange. Favorite mini game, just keep an eye on the kill feed up there, top right.
Oh, and that's EMX's squad. EMX's squad just got. Oh, never mind. EMX's squad's up still. What? I thought HyperX just wiped those guys.
Now
no way.
I honestly, you know, you're kind of seeing right there. It just faded away, but maybe the benefit of dropping those smokes coming to aid them, because you saw like the smoke was up for a moment, and they were able to find a little bit of refuge behind the rock, and that's exactly where they're staying. Aimbot knows where they are. Probably going to keep that 8X trained.
They should have meds at this point. They were able to loot up that whole squad.
Right.
They should have enough meds to tank a little bit in the blue. We'll see how Aimbot wants to play this. I don't know if he's going to try to keep an eye on him, try to land a couple knocks. He definitely is in a position to do so. Those guys are, you know, that's EMX sitting out there tanking. Looks like they wiped out one of HyperX's squad. I thought, from reading the kill feed, I thought that EMX had been wiped, but I was wrong.
Now, it looks like there's a couple of them might have went down, right? But because of, again, that smoke and where they were positioned by the rock, they're able to get some heals. So they dropped another smoke. These guys,
they're here to win.
they're magicians, dude. Like, these Houdini tactics, man. Smoke and mirrors.
Oh, and they've got the Bronco.
Man,
they're going to get out of there.
Yeah, they're dipping, man. They are truly living to fight another day.
Ooh!
Right, well,
You got to love those invisible rocks in
yeah.
PUBG. Esports Arena's team taking shots at Amazon Game Studios. Team A. Is that I was thinking that was Hacienda del Patron, but I don't think so. I think that's just it's a random compound.
Yeah, that doesn't look like Hacienda. I think it's one of those, like, kind of those weird double entrance,
Yeah.
long building structures.
I'm totally wrong. You can see in the bottom right, it's Impala.
There we go.
Come on, Stev, know the map, know the game,
It's all good.
know the game.
It's kind of like when men are driving, like in real life, right? We don't always want to consult the map. We know where we're going. You know what I mean? That's kind of one of those situations.
Yeah, I want to act like I know my surroundings.
Yes.
I gotta, if you go at it confident though, it'll be all right. Joshipu, here we go. See, this is why we want to boost the scopes up, because Joshipu right now is sitting with a Car 9, but he's got iron sights on. You can see that he didn't have a scope on it. Hopefully one of these teammates will swap him out for a 4X or something, because that is a powerful gun you're going to want to have, especially on Miramar with this map being so wide open.
Exactly. So much room. You got to be able to cover it. Strong sniper like the car. You want to be able to maximize it.
Here's your bus. This is your favorite car right here.
Yeah, the mystery machine.
The mystery machine.
Powering through it. And is Rhino all by his lonesome?
So he's got Scotterick. You can see him down there in the bottom. Scotterick's his teammate. I don't know where Scotterick is. If you remember, Scotterick was what I was going to say. Scotterick was next to Esports Arena, the squad last game in the Shag by himself. But Choppa, we haven't seen too much of Choppa's squad tonight. Choppa playing for LFG Radio. Looks like he might hear Esports Arena squad down there. Esports Arena squad flips their vehicle.
Oh, no. That is the worst spot to be in. Looks like they kind of got it back under control.
This is how you potentially lose your job working at Esports Arena. Flipping your mystery machine in.
They kind of called a break because Chopper was limited there to just an holographic sight.
Yep.
So he wasn't really going to be able to, take advantage of that. Oh, my, these guys.
He's taking his time now. You see how he slammed the brakes and right at the edge of that little cliff. Didn't want to flip it because he knows, hey, if I go down, if we flip the vehicle here, oh, you know what? He doesn't have one of our owners in the van with him. It's Hurricane, a new member of one of the new players for Esports Arena squad tonight with Joshipu. But I'm telling you, if he had Mayday Malone in there, it might have been a different story.
Well, Hurricane having a much better performance than the last game. Remember, he actually died first after we highlighted this being his first tour with the group. And now, could be running into a little bit of trouble. Oh, no, okay. I actually didn't
that was their
his
squad.
team. I actually got so nervous for him because the last time we talked about Hurricane, he got immediately put down. Well, I'm not trying to do it to him again, but luckily just rendezvousing with his team outside the blue.
I was going to say switch off him, and we've been giving him the hard time.
Man. Right. Rhino here.
Taking shots at EMX.
2X.
Man, remember, this is EMX. They were in a tight situation with Aimbot and HyperX earlier from the blue, and looks like they've made their way into the circle or towards the circle, and they're going to go ahead and opt to go down this main road because they know the terrain might be pretty rough. Oh, they're turning away from the circle.
Maybe a little undecided on exactly where they want to go.
Yelling at each other in Discord right now. Go the other way.
I'll tell you what, the way they were headed might have been down more like towards the main road down there by the coast. Maybe trying to avoid that. Not sure who's could be lurking around there.
Yeah, 100%. Let's pull the map up real quick. See where the circle went. We haven't seen it for a while now. I don't think. 13 teams alive, 42 players in total. This is game 2 of 3 on the night, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys are just tuning in for the first time, my name is Stev, and EE is alongside of me tonight.
What's up, guys? Hope you're enjoying yourselves. Again, this is a big event, a 12-week-long program with the winning company coming out with 10 Gs for a company of their choosing, or excuse me, a charity of their choosing.
Yep.
So can't complain about that, man.
And I want to mention that the charities of choice have all been approved by PUBG Corporation.
Outstanding.
So thank you to them for allowing us to run this fantastic event. We're just out here having fun with it. You know, we're doing our best to capture every fight, and we hope we can get as much of the action as possible.
Definitely.
So far, we've started with 19 teams tonight, and there's 13 in total in this round left alive.
Could be a few less as we see an encounter right here. Skylack. So he might have got 2 knocks there behind the tree.
Skylack from LFG Radio. Looks like he just takes down a member or 2 from Amazon Game Studios, Team B. Going to go ahead and run over and finish him off.
Yeah. Oh, the buggy actually. The buggy was actually blocking a little bit. It was rolling back, too. So a little bit of mobile security for the moment. But Skylack gets the shots to count to Lincoln Chaos, creating some of his own. And that smoke's not going to help.
3 members of Team 19 are down. This is Varus Software. Hallstar's the last one up, hoping to wiggle his way out, and boom.
He was running across that field, man, but just not enough juice to survive that. Wow.
Chaos takes down.
We just saw like 10 people get, pretty much taken out in the span of maybe like a minute or so.
Yeah.
Across the board. So, things definitely getting tighter here.
Yeah, and it happens that fast, It
really does, yeah.
We wait, loot, and then all of a sudden, this circle pops, and depending upon where you are and how everyone's playing, like if you're playing either the edge of the circle or the line, or rather the middle of the compound. Astro Gaming taking shots at HyperX. VNLT finishes off.
I was going to say, he went down immediately, right? So
he's done. Looks like their squad might be done.
All right, a little bit of looting. And that's one of the things, what you were just touching on as far as, like, how quickly, right, people can just kind of disappear off the map, just, get in a fight. And it's those times where, like, people say, oh, you know what I mean, like, I want some action, Then, you start to appreciate it a little more when you kind of, like, just get wiped out of nowhere, right, and just get into that altercation.
Yeah.
Young Tuna. Yeah, he was.
This is EMX. Oh, he's by himself.
He's just spraying, bro. He got one.
What? EMX versus Esports Arena. Josh put the last one live.
Oh, my God. They just. Stev is in shambles.
Oh, that's my.
Oh, my God.
Mayday Malone just in shock, utter shock after getting wiped.
Dude, they came down from that rock face and just had, like, they had the high ground on him. and just completely sprayed him. They didn't even really have a chance to react. Not sure where those shots came from originally.
It was honestly too easy. I don't even think Tuna reloaded. Did Tuna even change the mag? I don't think so.
Bro, young Tuna, I mean, he got his team to second place in the last one. Of course, they were no stranger to amassing a ton of kills. Looks like they're continuing that streak. I'm sorry your boys had to be the victim there, Steph, but it's all about positioning sometimes, getting the drop.
Hey, I'm going to be honest. EMX is actually an Esports Arena company. It's EMX's Esports Music Experience.
Yep, I remember them from Civil War.
Yep.
Dope dudes.
So those are our boys still, but, you know, we got to root for the actual office squad, you know?
The boys who show up, the 9 to 5ers.
Yeah, you know? Shout out to the 9 to 5ers, you know? EMX taking some fire. Looks like Techios from HTC Esports. 2 of his members went down. He's going to go ahead and loot them up. These guys, oh, look at these guys. They're, oh, my God, I can't believe the water's in.
Yeah, they're combing the beach here.
We're talking about Miramar and how, we love how there's not, you know, too much water play. Looks like we're going to have a few mermaids potentially this game. Maybe throw a guy in the water and keep the other 2 on land.
Hey, why not, man? I mean, if it's a legit strategy. It's kind of wild, though, for a map that's so, like, you know, land-based and desert-themed that we end up down here by the coastline. It looks like we're going to start finishing things up. 10 teams left, 25 people among them.
This is where it's going to happen. This circle is getting smaller, but you see in the competitive play, we still have 10 teams. So even if you die right now, you're top 10.
Right.
You're not even under top 10. Everyone playing, you know, really smart, trying to make sure they take home the best placement as possible.
Oh wow, we see some knocks happening up top.
This is Esports Performance Lab. Did they? Oh, there's one more. Looks like HTC's got one more member.
Oh, and just like that, you blink, you might have missed it. Down to 8 teams.
Missing some of the action there, unfortunately. Gint, I think they just wiped. HTC. No. You got Good For You, who plays for HTC. He's still up there by himself, but he's up there with Rhino from Amazon Game Studios. Looks like they're shooting. Looks like they're running into each other right now. Good For You. Rhino pushing the stairs. He's going to peek right in.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
Shoots his knees out.
What a way to go. And I'm not sure, because that area that he's in right now, that was not inside, so I don't know what he was looking to gain there. Maybe he just wanted to kind of finish him off, but did not end up getting the jump. Meanwhile, Creamy Beats taking some shots here.
Man, back to EMX's squad. They're sitting top 7, looking to get another top 5 finish.
Yeah, for sure.
But this circle is interesting. It's going to be a lot of action right now. Oh,
that's nasty.
That buggy going wild.
Creamy Beats throwing out a lot of shots, not really connecting.
Skylock.
Nobody going down. Oh, I seen a kill feed. Gint just got killed.
Gint, looks like you can see 2 of his members still in the northern part of the circle, right on that edge right there, Team 8. Skylack, Skylack was the member in the buggy who just cruised on by right now past that squad, going full send, drives it right into the water. Now he's just going to go ahead and swim around, hopefully let as many people wipe each other out as possible before he has to come out. Sounds like we got that little water bug there, and it's gone. I'm telling you right here, look at you're seeing consistency, EE. We're watching EMX's squad right now, sitting top 7 towards the end of the game. You can see, Skylock is in.
The thing I like about these guys the most, I mean, they just don't shy away from a fight, right? They're willing to take these chances to not only keep that kill count up, but then just increasing your placement when you're just able to take these guys out. They are in a interesting situation. But, I mean, they got cover from all sides, so
yeah,
not really too bad to be in. Plenty of shots, though, coming their way.
That's actually the first-place team, Astro Gaming, who didn't have the best performance on the first round of tonight.
Right.
Taking shots at EMX. These are the top 2 teams duking it out right here. Unfortunately, Astro's got to move in, and like you mentioned, EMX has got the compound, the cover. I don't know if this is a bit of a spectator lag, but let's pull off this. That ain't fun to look at.
All right, we have our final 6 teams.
They're going to get in your mystery machine.
Why?
I don't know. The question is a very valid one.
Actually, because of that little
going
bit of
into
a
the water?
ridge, they weren't.
They're going into the water.
Oh, my God.
Oh, this is insane.
Amazing Fletch holding it down. Astro Team B. Oh, my God. Fletch with the clutchness. And he's going to make sure he finishes off anyone he knocks right here. Nothing but bodies just sprawled all around him. Might get an opportunity to res his teammate here. Going to need a little bit of help.
Down to 3 teams and 6 in total. We've got Skylack, who's just been floating around in the water, and he's still in the circle. Man, I'm surprised Astro didn't just throw it into the water, seeing that the circle was in the water still.
Yeah, we saw Skylight was pretty active earlier on, but I didn't realize he had made it to this point.
And the water's still in. Are you kidding me?
You wondered about seeing some mermaids, my man. How about a merman just out there swimming?
I'm literally shocked, EE, that I can't stop going back to it, that we talked about how, the chances of Miramar ending on a water circle are slim to none, and here we are.
Yep.
So we've got EMX duking it out with Astro Team B.
They must not see Skylock. Like, he is doing. Okay, maybe has a little bit of a feel for him now.
They don't know he's there at all.
Yeah, I don't think so.
They think they're all on this bus. They're going to push this bus. It's down to EMX. EMX sitting in top 2 situation. LFG Radio.
But they don't know where Skylock is.
No idea.
There's no way Skylock's going to be able to win this. Like,
with that smoke?
That smoke? EMX threw that smoke.
Oh.
EMX threw that smoke. Could it come back to bite them?
Oh, that would be insane.
Skylock is going to try and benefit from this smoke again that EMX threw. They have no idea where he is.
And he's in the circle. Skylock. Did they spot him out? It's Oh, looks like they may have seen him.
They might have a read on where he is now. You see where they're positioned between that bus and that tree. Keep cover.
Oh, this grenade could connect. If that grenade connects.
Skylock.
Oh, he's got to switch to the rifle.
Oh, he's cooked. He's cooked. Yeah. Just run up on him, trying to pull some shenanigans from the beach side, but no, that will be his final stand in our team.
Whoa, that's Team EMX. Are you kidding me? 11 kills for Victorious? 11 kills.
They just shattered what they got in that previous game in second place.
They just had 24 kills. They took out a quarter or more than a third of the lobby.
Beasts.
More than a third of the lobby for Team EMX, coming in first place on round 2 of the night.
Absolute beast right there. Honestly, the picture of consistency, my guy. Second place, high volume kills. First place, let's just beat that same result, man. High volume kills. These guys are some killers.
Yeah.
Can we take a look? And they're currently in 6th, if I'm reading that correctly.
EMX is in 2nd. Second, yeah. So this sheet is the standing. So EMX is sitting in 2nd.
Gotcha.
But after tonight, I mean, the performances they've been having, that's a 2nd and then a 1st place. And with the kills they've been having, I mean, they've been having a phenomenal amount of kills.
Definitely. That is disgusting overall. EMX, man.